oh, you'll go broke, you won't make it. Well, you know, it's just a lot of people that want to go to church and stuff like that. They got to be in there, and so.
I'm not crazy about the Sunday opening on Sunday. Really, Our Lady.
Hello.
But anyway, Chief Redco made this statement. He says, as long as Chief Mountain looks over the plains, the natives, the Indians, and the Mormons will be fine. Harry boy.
Hi. You're still talking to me?
But anyway.
What are they digging for?
Bugs.
What kind of bugs?
Spiders.
Plastic bugs?
Plastic bugs.
Going into the hitting lane, you know.
Because I saw it when the first one.
Let me pull it back. Let me see how far.
Alright, imaginary water balloon.
We got
Come on,
this.
come on.
Wait, put it in the marshmallow.
Okay.
Hold on. Put it in the marshmallow. Wait, get it back up here. Get it back up here. Get it back up here.
Okay, go back.
Go get it. Bring it back. We'll shoot it again.
Who's this?
Choke cherry,
Mitchell?
man. I've never
Mitchell who?
seen like that before.
Look, I got two.
Joseph,
Mom said if I'm
baby.
real nice.
Oh,
You need,
you look like a bug.
yeah, cool. We need
That's
bread,
because I
Brandon.
have a bug
Colton, you can go get the bread since
Oh, is that the reason?
Dallas.
Turn around, let's see.
Tell Dallas that it used to come here.
Oh, I guess it is. Must be because you have a bug mask on.
In the,
What do bugs do?
regular bread. And, oh, where's Preston?
They bite?
Bite.
Where's Preston?
Where's mine?
Somebody
Hi there, the baby. Colton, you're yucky.
Mom, now I'm trying it on.
You want to try it on?
Another booger on me.
Hey. Okay, try it on.
There are
A
trees.
jumping spider.
A spider? Who is that?
Marshall, is
Ethan.
this one yours?
That's Ethan?
You're the beetle, right?
Hello there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Boo.
Look at it.
$10, I get $10, I get 10, I'm 12 and a half.
Pardon?
12 and a half,
No.
12 and a half. 12 and a half, I get 12 and a half, I'm $15, I get 15, 17,
South Missoula, about 30 miles.
$20 here, we get 22 and a half, we get 22 and a half, 22 and a half, we get 20 over here, we get 22 and a half.
Oh, yeah?
We get 22 and a half, thank you, now,
Yeah,
5, we
best
get 25, we get 25,
Yeah.
25, we get 25, you're out, hurry, Potter, we get 25,
Yeah, we're going up.
25, we get 25, 22 and a half, I want 5. Sold, 22 and a half. John Boy, good job. John Stein. What's that? Is there sugar in it? I think so. That's all that is burnt sugar, isn't it? Okay, what do we got here?
If you want to light up your life, there's 100, bunch of 100 pounds here, and a bunch of these automobile bulbs.
Automobile bulbs and some regular 100-watt light bulbs, right? We're going to sell the whole box to you. Those start to be at $5. What do you go 5, 5, what do you 5? I get 5 here, and I'm on 6. Everybody $6, what do you go 6? Now 7. What do you go 7? What do you go $7? 7, what do you go 7? What do you go 7? 7, what do you go $7? What do you 7? What do you go 6 again here? 7, what do you go 7? 7, what do you go 7? What do you go $7? What do you go 7? What do you go $7? How do you get that through the border? 7, what do you go $7? What do you go 7? Thank you. Now what do you go 8? Save your dollar. What do you go 8? $80. 8, where we got it? $8? 8. Now 9, what do you go 9? What do you go 9? 9, what do you go $9? I don't think she knows she's buying it anymore. 9, what do you go 9? What do you go 9? What do you go one more time? Huh? 9. Now 10, what do you go $10? Put them at 10, we get 10 now. 11, what do you go $11? Put them at $11, what do you go $11? $11, what do you go 11? $11 sold to you, $10. Dixie Kramer. Good job, Dix. A new wallet. Is it?
With a new calculator and a place for your credit card and all that stuff. Okay? Nice little wallet. Don't make it mistake. Go in the shirt box.
Get now $4. Enter $4, $4, so you can win 4. 4 now 5. We get $5 from the 5, 5, we get $5, we get 5, 5, we get 5, $5, we get 5. Sold it to you, mother. $4.
That was the same way.
$4. All right, bear with us. We'll be done here in about 15 minutes. You know, look. All right, there we go. How many's in there? 2, 4, 6, 7.
together and take it home. Put it up there?
The Berezay Reunion started. We started out with, I would say, to leave your father and mother and pick yourself a wife and cleave unto her and multiply and replenish the earth. Well, he says when you get grandkids, he said, you're just multiplying. But when them great grandchildren start coming, then you're replenishing the earth. Okay, what we're going to have first on the program tonight is a prayer. And we're going to ask Kelly Berezay to come up and give that. Are you a spruce bug? A stick bug? Or a stink bug? Well, I think stick bug, to be honest. Do we have any more little girls? Come on over this way, you bugs. Get over here where everybody can see you.
My camera.
You guys never have just a little bit, so I can walk behind you.
These are all my little bugs. Get it? I don't know because I didn't see, not me. I forgot.
Okay.
Look at the little green one.
Okay. Is this all of our boy bugs? Here's another boy bug. And this one's got a line to say.
I'm a slug from Seattle. It's time to slime.
Okay. Applause. Okay, folks, you point to the one that is second. We have a second place. How about this little bug? How about this bunch of bugs? You be the judge.
Okay, there's a runner-up for this guy. You guys are going to have to fight it out at home.
Okay, thank you very much, all our little bugs, boys and girls. So you can go now. Oh, you have to stay here. Any more, lady? Okay.
Martha, come this way so we take pictures.
Now we...
hairiest bug, I could understand that, but not the bug is. We got a couple jokes, a couple plays for you, but I want to start off with a little bit of seriousness before we get into the fun stuff. I think we have some things to be awful grateful for this year. One thing that comes to mind is I look over at that guy over there, Donnie, and I got called that told me he had heart surgery, 5x6, right? I work in the hospital for 15 years. Many people that have a 5x6, they don't make it, or it takes them about 2 years to recover. And I look over at Donnie, and I played against basketball today, and I have a few bruises, and I know he's recovered. Amen. And those things don't happen with a lot of prayer, so that's pretty special. The other thing is, for 11 years or so, we've been trying to have a child. And this year, Lord willing, we're able to have a child. And
all right.
As I look out into this audience, all the children out here are every bit as special as Seth, but I do thank the Lord for ours. And I think he kind of made a bargain with Glenna over there, right? Because she prayed so many times so hard for us. He said, okay, let's pray about something else, Glenna. I'll let you have another grandchild. I just want to thank her, too. We were driving into Sealy Lake last night, me and Debbie, and along the highway I see this cow, and he jumped clear over a barbed wire fence. And I said, Debbie, we almost had an utter emergency. And she said, buddy, we need to keep moving on. And I said, Debbie, no bull. And then she said, you're just stupid, let's go. Then the other day I heard about Donnie and Uncle Dean here. They're driving through Glacier National Park, right? And on the right side of the road, real tight area of the road. On the right side of the road, there's just a bunch of trees and thickets right up to the road. On the left side, there's some trees and thickets, but about half mile down the road, there's a clearing. There's a big sign that says food this way. And they're kind of driving down. All of a sudden, they see a bear on the side of the road, just laying on his back with some sunglasses on. Kind of looking at each other, and they're bear experts, right? So they stop and pull the truck over, right? And they start walking up to this bear and looking at each other, and all of a sudden the bear jumps off, takes off his sunglasses, and they're too far from the truck, so they start running, and Donnie's recovered, and he's running faster than Brother Dean, and the bear's grumbling, and it's looking like he's going to be on him, and Dean, he knows he's not going to survive, so he gets down on his knees and says, Dear Lord, please, if you'll let me live, I'll do anything. And Donnie gets down on his knees and he says the same thing, and they look back and they see the bear on his knees. And they said, oh, it's a miracle. But then they heard the bear said, Dear Lord, thank you for the meal you prepared for me today. All right. Say, Mama Bear, can we bring out that little bug again here? We're going to have a couple kids sing a song to him. The one nice thing about kids is that they're not shy about anything. We brought Seth. These kids started holding and loving him and making him feel warm, and he's been just having a good time at a reunion. So let's have. Are we ready, Pam, for that song? All right. We had a little accident there with Megan. Here's the much better half of Seth here. Let's give her a hand. She's happy to be up here and not. That's the way it goes. Well, I think we're going to have a song in a second here. Okay, we're plugging. We're getting the vocal cords warmed up here. That's a good thing.
This is our other little bug.
Okay. You guys.
Gotcha.
You guys see?
Little bug on a wall. He has no friends at all. No one to wash his face.
one more thing coming.
I know.
Parquet.
That's clean.
Parquet. Parquet. Don't look into the light.
Oh, she's something.
I don't really want to do this.
You know those are Dan's underwear.
I had the privilege of being in a play that was written by one of our local men in Carson. And also, the music was written by a lady at Mountain View. And this was one of the most stirring productions that I've ever been in. And somebody said, well, what parts do you play? Well, I said I play a couple of guys that's kind of, one's a hillbilly, Duncan McDonald from Helena, Montana, and the other one is Billy Cochran, that was the English people that had the Cochran Ranch up in north of Calgary, and they lost a lot of cattle, so they decided to go south, and they ended up in the Hill Spring area, where Terry Lund and some of you other people have worked. And anyway, they were English. But can you imagine people living in Montreal and running the ranch from there? And this is what they did until young Billy moved out. So, okay, Vern.
Vern, get your outfit out here.
Is this my favorite niece? No. You know, Irene came and stayed at their house before this girl was born. I have to tell the story. And she was afraid she was going to go overdue, so one night, Noel and I had an old pickup that belonged to the boss. We took Irene for a ride. And this beautiful girl here was born the next day.
I'm going to do a little magic trick first before I let Laverne have the microphone, but yeah. I need somebody to help me in the audience. Oh, right here. Jack, will you help me? Okay, Jack, I need you to put this shirt on.
Yeah, Jerry. Find out if he had glasses. He would. But that looks like,
Okay, now Jack, I'm going to read some steps that I want you to do in this magic trick, okay? And let's see if you can handle this, all right?
well, not that. Not that. But it looks
Are
like
you ready?
progress.
Okay, number one. I want you to start with an ordinary bandana in the front shirt pocket. Got that? Okay, number two. Take one ordinary bandana out of your shirt pocket. Number three, show the audience. Take the bandana by the ends and fold it in half. Be sure to make a crisp crease and fold the banana flat. A flat surface works best, however, the audience should be able to see the surface of the bandana. Now grab the bandana by the folded corner with the right hand, cup the left hand and stuff the bandana into the left hand with the right index finger. Make sure you stuff the bandana into a tight ball to fit inside a closed fist. With the bandana in the left hand, show the audience your right hand. Now switch the bandana to the right hand and show the audience your left hand. Place the bandana under your left armpit and show the audience your right sleeve. Place the bandana under your right armpit and show the audience your left sleeve. Place the bandana in your pocket. Be sure to pat it flat to avoid bulging out of the shirt pocket. Say hocus pocus 3 times really quick.
Focus, 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 focus.
Now remove the bandana from the pocket and show the audience.
I can't see.
Laverne, turn this way.
Hey, we haven't seen it, Laverne. We haven't seen it.
Let's have a hand for the bandana.
Well, you know me, a few years ago, my family did a little skit with the David Letterman show. I'm kind of a fan of David Letterman, and one of the things I like about his show best is the top 10 reasons, you know? So this year I wrote the top 10 reasons why my family bugs me. Number 10, the whole family bugs me because we live so darn far away from each other, and we only get together once a year to see each other. But of course there are those people who come to Boise, don't bother to call or even do anything like that. But I wouldn't mention any names, Jerry or Jenny Lynn. Number 9, it bugs me that Uncle Dean and his kids have such dang good memories. I mean, pretty much memories like elephants. And the rest of us can't even remember what we had for breakfast. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, but my daughter informs me I was in line 3 times. This is number 8. Jack's great memory bugs me. Personally, I think he's had a lobotomy, and I think the kids that wanted to go boating this morning would probably agree with me. Number 7, my sister Lori and her husband Dave bug me. They drive in this year in a vehicle that's worth more than my house, and it's bigger too. Number 6, it bugs me that some of you family members are taking better preservatives than me, and not sharing any brand names. The number 5 reason that my family bugs me is when I look at all these teenagers running around. I remember being a teenager, but I don't ever remember looking that good. Number 4, it really bugs me really bugs my kids when they have to travel 375 miles just to get a home-cooked meal. Number 3, it really bugs me that my mother's still dressing me. And the number 2 reason that my family bugs me is I have to come to the family reunion just to get some lip action. And the number 1 reason is really 2 good, very good reasons. Is why Dixie bugs me. She owns more shares in Silicon Valley than I do.
I was going to eat it, but I thought that maybe I'll... Do you have some more?
Oh no, that's plenty.
No, not loud enough. You're okay.
That's beef, guys.
Well, maybe we better stick some of those in the group of the elder ones. And everybody above is going to be one group. I'm going to teach you a song. All of you have heard this. You'll do the chorus for me, okay? I'll sing it for you. Then I'll teach. We'll do all the youth will do it first, and then the adults will do it. I want to see who can be the best, okay? You're so sweet. Horseflies keep hanging round your face. Kentucky moonshine could never take your place. And your eyes keep giving me goosebumps down to my toes. Feel like the only rooster in the hen house, I guess it shows. Okay, that's for all. Everybody got that? We'll do all of that. We'll do the younger ones, right? You guys, right? Everybody, remember it? All the younger ones. Let's try it. We'll do it real slow for them, okay? You're so sweet. learn this. See how quick you guys are. I mean, you know, you guys have a better mind than I do. I forgot the battery last night. Come on, okay, let's see all the young people. Let's see how many we got. You're so sweet. Our slice keep hanging around your face. Kentucky moonshine could never take your place. And your eyes keep giving me goosebumps down to my toes. Feel like the only rooster in a hen house, I guess it shows. Okay, that's all of the youth, right? You got it all? Everybody's got it down? Let's see how well the adults do it, okay? Everybody above 22 or so, you know. You better be in our good, buddy.
That's okay. What you say.
You're so sweet. Horse lines hanging around your face. Kentucky moonshine could never take your place. And your eyes giving me goosebumps down to my toes. Feel like the only rooster in the hen house. Guess it shows. Okay, now we'll do this. I'll do the verse, all right? Do on the verse, okay? On the chorus.
The long ones are being big.
Mary and Jane, oh, what a fine name. You're nothing like the females down at Butte City. Front teeth missing, oh, that's fine for kissing. You're more loyal than my dog Sam, twice as pretty. You're so sweet, horse lights keep hanging around your face. Kentucky moonshine could never take your place. And your eyes keep giving me goosebumps down to my toes. Feel like the only rooster in a hen house, I guess it shows. Okay, the adults. You're so sweet, horse lights hanging around your face. Kentucky moonshine could never take your place. And your eyes give me goosebumps down to my toes. Feel like the, you ever see her dancing over there? Whoa! Head up here. Yeah, I'll do the last verse for you, Hannah. Right here, baby. Come on.
Come on, Hannah. Girls from Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Hannah. Yes, Hannah.
Must be a friend.
That reminds me of the joke about the guy that didn't want to lick his lips all the time, so he...
Habanero, you know the story?
Okay, are you ready? I'll never forget the first time we met. It was pulled up and down in Pennsylvania. I nearly cried, wept when you kissed her dry. You looked at me right in the face, and now there you go. They never had a sweet. Horse lights hanging around your waist. Kentucky moonshine could never take your place. And your eyes are giving me goosebumps down to my toes. Feel like the only rooster in a hen house that can show.
Client, now we'll go to Melvin's.
It was a hot Sunday morning, middle of July. Choir was singing about the sweet life guy. Everybody was swimming in the heat. We all That's when Daddy got the big whispered, hey, who let it rip? Race in the shirt sleeve, standing in the shoe. Heels were turning, eyes were burning, I was looking after Daddy got the big Mississippi missionary. This encore ain't gonna be near as good as well, it won't be as near as revealing or leaving or whatever. I'm gonna tell you a poem about this pig. It's really a good pig. Okay? It goes like this. It'd been a while since I'd seen him, so I stopped at his abode. I was plenty hot and thirsty from all them desert miles that I'd rode. We sat there in the shade on the wobbly old Parson bench and sipped our lemonade. We talked about our friends and poor price cattle that was bringing, and the friends we'd lost in the war that we'd fought, and the dung that the politicians was slinging. When this pig happens by just as nice as you please, with the use of a tailor-made peg. Well, I never knew my friend had a heart so big to take the time to whittle out a stump for a legless pig. That ain't no common critter, pard. And I'm here to say, if it weren't for that there pig, I wouldn't be here today. You see, I was sleeping real good the other night when I was awoke from my slumbers by this hideous squeal. That pig was causing an awful fright. So I reached for my gun to silence that noise. When I realized I was almost fumed, my house was afire, so I dived through the door. Moments later, the whole place was consumed. If it wasn't for that pig zoinking and squealing that got me out of bed, I'd be standing here dead. After listening to my friend's testimony, I reckon that this here pig is smarter than the Lone Ranger's pony. Hold on there, pard, you ain't heard the whole story. He saved me again down on my old R40. You see, I was out dragging the meadow with my old Pop and John. Tried to cross this here ditch, but my angle was wrong. Tractor tipped over, pinned me to the ground, and right there in the ditch, I thought I'd drown. But that pig started rooting the ground beneath me. That loosened my legs, and that set me free. Well, is that how he lost that hind leg, I inquired, or was it when he saved you from that awful fire? My friend looked at me like I was some kind of dunce. He says, man, you don't eat a good pig like that all at once.
Here and with some of the kids from the other families, and they're going to do a little thing before we go to Melvin's group. James, where are you? He's not doing it?
One day there's a worm named Herman, and he asked his mom if he could go outside and play. And she said, Herman, you're too skinny. So she said, if you get fat, I'll let you go outside and play. So Herman eats and eats and eats and eats. And he comes back inside and he says, okay, Mom. And she says, Herman, you're so fat. So you can go outside and play now. So Herman goes outside and plays and plays and plays. Comes back in and she says, Herman, you're so skinny. And he says, I pooped.
Thank you. James? He's not going to do it? Okay. All right, now we'll go to Melvin's group. And they'll be coming out here right now. These people are here all the way from Spokane and California and all over the world, right? You need the mic?
It's coming.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high. Like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Bring it on here. Come on now.
Me? Make my hat.
Okay, we need to blindfold you. We don't want to scare you. We don't need to boobies. Go right over here. Okay, who's that other volunteer we decided to work with? Oh, let's see. Oh, there's Steve. There's Steve. Here he Let's get all the boobies ready now. Okay, the first thing is... Do we have to blindfold? Don't want to scare the little boobies. Oh, look at that! Oh, okay. Get your Mr. Chair. Oh, yummy cookies! There's plenty of tomatoes. Okay, we must. Where's the recipe? Okay. Oh, there's the recipe right there. Okay. There's not very nice. You need the recipe? Oh, we need 3 cups of cake mod. Chocolate. Oh, yummy. Okay, next up is...
Hello.
Hello. Oh, dude, back up. It has to be purified water. Exactly. 2 cups or it won't taste right. Oh, yummy. Oh, Steve. Oh, you ready for our grass? It's rich of green grass. Yum. Okay, where's the little boys? These are our caterpillars. Oh, we are here. Tonight one, don't forget the night Helga doesn't like to touch them. Come on, we need the library. Oh, yes. It's exciting business here. We need our snails. Oh, our snails. Our snails. The snails. You must put a pinch of salt on each one so that they sort of die. We'll get to throw this away if we don't put the salt on. They have to shiver before you put them in. Oh, yum, yum, that's delightful. Oh, this is the best part. Where are you? Oh, this is the best part. These are the leeches from the creek. Leeches, fresh leeches. Want to taste them? Let's taste them, people. We have to check the texture. Let's tear it in half. Oh, I want that to Oh, yummy. That just sucks someone's blood. Oh, that's perfect. Juicy. Yummy. Oh, they're the staple in our diet. No, they have to squirt just so. Okay, where's that pureed juice? Bug juice. See, that's our pureed bugs. Yum. Oh, that one tried to slime back out. There you go. I can't seem to chew my own. Come on, use your teeth. You're not that old. Oh, we need to eat it. Oh, no. Put them in. They were in our tummy. I forgot to chew them. And so we ready? These are pureed bugs. It's delicious. It's delicious. More pureed bugs. More pureed bugs. These are the ants. Uncle Vern set these up just for us in our camp. See? We like